Hi, welcome to this makeup tutorial by me, a trans a trans baby, for you all trans journeys out there. So let us start. I am doing a makeup tutorial for people out there who like to wear makeup or who would like to wear makeup but don't know where to start. Well, just I started off with looking um for foundation, which I just found. Okay, now it's important to try foundation on your skin before you buy it. A lot of the mistakes that I made when I first started looking for makeup is not trying foundation on my skin before buying it. So it's important to try it on your skin, to try products on your skin before you do anything. And starting off, oh, somebody's here. Okay. Okay. Just as I started, okay. Just as I started talking, somebody knocked at the door. So good for me, I guess. Um, that means I got my order, and that means the stream quality is gonna be better. So maybe I'm gonna have to pause it a bit while I unbox this thing. Good thing that it arrived when I'm doing my makeup tutorial. Maybe I have to start the intro again. But here it goes. Okay. Did I? Okay. I probably need to unplug the keyboard. Turn off this. Put it here. If I can get it to work immediately, that would be cool. Hmm. You know, the quality is a bit lackluster. Okay. Okay. Need to maybe move this to the other side. Right, here's better. That's better. Hi. Nice to have a ring light. Okay. I was so fucking well prepared. Holy shit. I wish my desk wasn't that tiny. But it makes that sound. Can you hear that sound? I think you can hear that sound. One sec. No. That's good. What the fuck? Okay, you can't hear it. That's good. But I can hear it loud and clear, which is not amazing. Okay, so as I said, as I suggested, hi, welcome to this makeup tutorial where we'll be talking about makeup and different things and how to elevate your confidence, and we're talking about trans topics, and yep, let's get started. Makeup that fits your skin. Make sure to test the makeup on your skin before buying it. Always push makeup onto your skin, so like this, and then grab a brush and then dab it around your hand like this. And once you feel like it's dabbed enough, just pull your hair out of your face. Like this. Everything out of your face. Okay. And if your hairstyle is like me and it's very, how to say, bangs, it's very all over the place, just make sure it's out, nothing's in your face while you're doing it. And after you dabbed, just dab onto your face like this. Start anywhere you like. And yeah, talking about makeup and being trans, I found out that I'm trans maybe like when I was 13, and I always wanted to wear makeup and feel very confident in myself. No, makeup doesn't really equal confidence. Putting up makeup does not make you confident. It's not like a one solution and all be all, is it? Sometimes you put too much makeup, like I just did right now. So you have to put more on the other side. And on your nose. More upfront. But talking about confidence, sometimes you just have to, fuck it. And say that nobody's gonna care. I'm trans. I am who I am. I'm happy with myself. Even if I look like Phantom of the Opera half of the time, that it's okay. Now, my skin shade got darker as I went outside more. So we're gonna learn how to blend that into our skin. Like this. Especially the separation between the foundation part and your skin, especially your neck. It's going to be very brutal. And up front, it's going to get very cakey. You can see the cake start to form. You just want to get everything down to your neck and then blend it out there. So it doesn't look like you are there's a big separation between what's up and what's down. And sometimes with like talking about separation between up and down, I haven't really started a HRT, so it's like full disclosure out there. That I haven't started HRT. And before starting HRT, your skin has a different complexion than after you start. So it's important to know. Also, skin color sometimes changes. A bit darker or a bit lighter, depending. Also, like the skin luminance and how much your skin absorbs the light. The sun, basically, shading is going to affect how I look. And now I'm looking very pale. So what I like to do is get the excess out and into the areas that I don't have. So the inner eyes with the crevices, it's always going to puff up. And I want to leave the ones with the colors till the end. So just foundation. This is the foundation, and hence the name. And now I look dead. We're all going to go through that phase where we all look dead. So, mattifying powder, BB powder. Rub it in there, get it on your face. Get it on your neck. On the chin, on the nose, on the mouth, everywhere. What it does is it homogenizes and it keeps it there. And that's what you want. You don't want your makeup to be falling off your face after you just have put it on. And now it looks a bit more alive, right? A bit more alive. And looks nice. Let's get the extra hairs out of my face. I want to grab this, put it there. And I want to work on getting myself look a bit more alive, which is important. Let's bring this light down a notch. See how when the light source is a bit lower, that it starts to look natural, that it starts to look okay. With an office environment, you're going to have a color that is a bit more like this, and it's a bit as bright as this. So up close, there, yeah, you're going to look a bit pale, and a bit more up close that you're gonna see these like spots. This is where like you use a smaller brush, you go into this mattifying powder, and you just want to crank that office light up and just dab and go into it. Mm-hmm. 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 Usually the areas where the big brush doesn't go are like in here, up there a bit. And the foundation doesn't really go into these areas. Just make sure you go in there. And comes the lipstick. Now with the lipstick, what you want to do, and it's a it's a glitch, it's a hack that it comes from me for free, is that you want to go up to a, not this light, oh god, no, sorry. Go up to this light, this is the sunlight, a natural light from the outside. What you want to do is you grab your finger, any finger you want, and then you start pushing. And then once you finish pushing, it's going to change into a color. This is going to be the perfect color for your lips. For me, that is it's closest to this color. So here, that's quite similar. So what you want to do is start a bit, and then on your upper lips. Make sure to follow the arch, and don't overdo. Once this is done, smack those together, and you have many different styles. This style, where it's little, it's called an Asian style. Asian style is where it starts more in the middle and spreads out lightly, and you're gonna have to have lip gloss for that, which is another which is another addition that you have to have. So with an Asian look, it's more in the middle and it goes more outside. So what I did now is not correct. Talking about Asian, I'm actually have Asian ancestry. I'm half Chinese, hence my eyes looking like that. Oh, do I have the wrong shade? No. See? More in the middle. Get them out. Get them out. Nice. That's the Asian look. Now it's a bit dry, so lip gloss. Push lightly on it. And now it is a bit better. Just make sure to homogenize it a bit. No, this is the Asian look. I don't want to go for that for mine. That's the pita, the pito. I'm going to a bit more bold. So a bit more full. And being a bit more full is going to create a lot of problems. Namely, problems when you overdo it. I'm going to turn this off because it's annoying me. Okay. Funny if it were that loud, right? Okay. I'm going to instead maybe use a flashlight so you can look at me better. Okay, here we are. Flashlight. But so what you want to do is, for the fuller look, you have to take care. And for that I'm going to unmirror myself a bit. For that, we're gonna have to start from up, yes, as you should. And work your way down, and then once this is done, press, press, and press, and go back. Ah. There's still the Minecraft in the background, that's so funny. And press, press, press. Okay. One issue with the overline, and when you overdo it, is that you're gonna have things like here where it's a bit too much. So what you do is you make your tissue paper into a triangle, and you can get it sharp enough. You go in there, and then you just remove it easily enough. Just remove the extra spots. And yes, it is quite a lot of work just to get yourself looking good, but the more effort you put, the more better it looks. Okay, we are done with the face. Put our hair down. Put this down. What do you mean I'm lucky? And now I'm gonna go in with the eyeshadow. Oops. Thank you. And basically I'm just gonna, or I can just start with a eyeliner. Bring out the eyeliner, scrub the bits off a bit, maybe because a bit too much. Did you bring? Oh my god. I'm going to maybe use my phone here a bit because everything is mirrored. So I like to start inwards and work outwards. And for the other eye, I like to start outwards and work inwards. So, opposite. Okay. Aye. Get back in there. Get some more ink. Get that ink out. Get it close to your face. And just deposit. Now it's a bit thick on that side, so I'm just gonna make it thicker on the other side. Oops. Oh, not thick on both sides. I added something here by mistake, but it's fine. No problem. To go in with my eyeshadow palette, I'm gonna get up the darker one here. So, and for the eyeshadow, it's for different people. It's different. So you have to, with eyeshadow first, you have to scrape off the excess. So make sure it doesn't pigment too much. Just go in from the edge of your eyeliner inwards to your eyes, and then fading away. Okay. Same thing there. Dab the eyeliner. The excess goes out. Oops. I did a bit more. I did a mistake here. So happy mistakes. As Bro Bros says. Just bring your foundation, use the smaller brush, dab it out, just cover it. It'll be fine. Oops, it became more. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. No, it looks like a bit of a granite over there. But no worries, it's fine. Count the times I said it's fine today. Cool. Cool. Next up, eye curlers. For your eyebrows and for your eyelashes. Talking about eyebrows, the secret to look more feminine is to get your eyebrows thinned down. So as thin as you can get. Without looking, I guess, like you don't have eyebrows. And get them to be straight. But of course it should follow like your eyebrow bone structure. For me, this is my eyebrow bone structure. So, yeah. And that means I am done with my eye area. I just need to fix this up a bit. Oops, I was recording. And just to make sure, my phone is not recognizing me. That's when you know you did a good job. Okay, for the part where I did a problem there, I'm just going to go in, use your artistic sense here to fix the problems or the lack of problems. I'm gonna go in with blue, grayish, just going to make it a bit more gray. I could always come to your house and do your makeup for you. If only if it's not like that. Let me just use my phone. Look at my phone here. Hello. I forgot how the song goes. Like I know the song is like it's like a song that's like something like that. I don't know. Forgot. Something. I don't know. Oops. I think she left again. Prince. Created December 14, 2025. Well, welcome to the channel. If you are still here, I'm gonna go balls out with this because my eyebrows are starting to disappear and it's starting to look like a painting, which is exactly what I want it to be. Put stuff in the right places. Blend those out. See that I'm raising my eyebrow and lowering my eyebrow at the same time sometimes. This is good. This is to make sure that it doesn't like sometimes there's like some wrinkles that forms, it goes into the wrinkles and then it just forms in the wrinkles. Not a good idea. Don't do that. Always raise your eyebrows and then lower them when you can. And now that I have a Van Gogh on my left eye, for some reason, just gonna go in. Close my eyes. We're gonna have to do the same treatment on the right eye here. No, I'm too lazy. And that is the biggest problem with me, is that I'm sometimes too lazy. Plus, you cannot mirror something perfectly. If you think you can, then you are mistaken. Nobody can mirror things perfectly. If you're drawing on tablet or an iPad, you can. But if you're drawing on a canvas, you have to be like, you have to work with dimensions and circles and squares. And I'm just working on like intuition, hopes and dreams sometimes. So yeah. Makeup. Back to makeup. My left eye up close. Then we're missing a lot of viewers, aren't we? It's not recognizing my face. Maybe use my password. Yeah, that's smarter. No, it's not recognizing my face. My phone is not recognizing me. I win. I win. Scrunch your hair, scrunch your hair, scrunch your hair, scrunch left, right, and center. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. Toss, toss. Okay. Next step. Your lips are dyed, but your cheeks are not. Get from your lips, put them on your cheeks. Easy. Smile. Next. Blush. Blush on your under eyes. Blush from your nose, spreading outwards, going up there. So, nose, down. Nose. Don't be afraid that it's too much powder, too much pigment. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, promise. Up. The more scattered it looks, the better it is. Done. Scrape it off your hands. Now, blend. Blend, 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 blend up, blend down, blend left, blend right. Try to not make it look like the zigzaggy thing. Here. If it does, just go back in, fill it in slowly. And then up. And then same thing up. By the window. Okay, get your sparkle on. Wrong song. Foundation, just to make sure that the edges, the ones in the middle, doesn't look like fake. Freckles, fake blush, flake, whatever you want to call it. Get it in, dab it in. It's a bit dark. I think it's from the previous thing in it. So foundation, back, dab the foundation on your skin, dab it on your face, and then you're fine. There's the pigment from the dark pigment. I think you can see it. I think it's like, it looks like that I'm bruised, which is not a good sign. Let's cut it off. You don't wanna look like you're bruised, do you? Okay, let's try again. Dab into the pink blush. I need to use my phone. Let's just use my phone. I still have the Minecraft setting on my tags. Maybe I should get that fixed. Beep beep beep. Maybe this spot just has black. Let's use the other spot. Get it in. Too much, so we'll wipe up some. By the window. Right, mattifying powder over that because I put foundation. Sleek. Cool. For the reveal, put the flashlight on. That's enough flashlight. Okay. We're in the home stretch. All that's left is detailing, accessorizing, and then wearing the clothes. So you can look extra cool. Right. Okay. Right. Sometimes you have to ask yourself what is missing. Sometimes the answer doesn't come naturally. But in this case, I am missing an eyeliner on this side of the... on this side. Oop. Wrong way. Beep. Eyeliner. Just follow the radius of the... makeup, and then you'll be fine. Eyeliner. Eyeliner here, eyeliner there. Does it match? Nope. Up to blend it in. Now, how do we tie it together? Hairstyles. Let's get this out of my face. And thank you. Also, my phone does not recognize me when I open it, which is both a flex and concerning. And done. What wacky things can we do to our face? Before we put on our clothes. Not trying to... Okay. No. No, I never do this much makeup at once. I usually just go in with this, which is a lighter configuration. I can show you what I usually wear after I take this one off. But I'm going to I don't know, do something. Yeah. The thing about with confidence And with thing, I would go out like this. Hell yeah, fuck what? Why not? But it's like with talking. If I start talking and I look like this, it's like this is a guy, you know. There's a guy pretending to be a girl, and then everybody is like, no, let's address them as a guy. So, what is there left for me to do with my face? Nothing. Then it's going to be interesting, but I'm just gonna take a photo. Okay. Funny. But yeah. Put this away. What was it and thing is I don't feel that confident with me looking like this. So and taking it off it's gonna take a long time. So let me grab some tissues. Someone's in the toilet. Okay, hi. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take it off. So I won't be wearing this for the rest of the day. And I have talked about the makeup and trans in general. Now it's time for you to tell me why, or to explain, or maybe why don't you feel like confident enough to can you get a tutorial on how to take it off? It's not that hard to do to take it off, but micellar water, I can show the brand, but micellar water, and then tissue paper. Don't use tissue paper, use dampening paper. It's much better if you use dampening paper than tissue paper because you use too many tissue paper when you're doing it. I mean, you use too many tissue paper when you're wiping with micellar water. It's just like it's a bit much. So use like makeup paper. So micellar, a bit of micellar goes a long way, and just wipe, wipe, wipe. I wish I could wear this much makeup every time, but it's a bit heavy, you know. It feels heavy sometimes. And the thing about confidence, you just have to trust in yourself that you should just, nobody cares. And if somebody does care, And if somebody does care about, you being trans, it's just, doesn't matter as long as they don't, hunt you down. And like, look, this is a lot of layers, and with these layers, like, there's liquids and there's powder and there's like powder and dye and more powder and more dye, and like cream, especially with like the lips. The lips with lipstick is mostly cream, dyed cream, depending on the brand that you get. And it gets hot, yeah. But now it's cold, so it gets cold. Liquid on your face, especially foundation, if you have too much of it, it gets cold and then your face freezes. So it's not a good idea. But I'm gonna get my foundation off and talk about confidence a bit. With being yourself without makeup, you can be confident. You just have to pick the right clothes and pick how you want to appear to people and how you want people to react. How you want people to react really depends on how you perceive the reaction. If like if the reaction is bad, like then yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for joining, as always. If you're still here, I'm going to show you what I do wear sometimes. So just to make it this off, I don't wear that many layers of foundation. Honestly, from day to day, like I don't wear that many layers of foundation and eyeshadow. Foundation and eyeshadow. I'm gonna show you what I do wear, which is much more, how to say, reserved is the word, I guess. When you're taking it off, just don't be too harsh while you're taking it off. Sometimes you can pull out some eyelashes. You don't want that to happen. I'm just gonna yeah, it's like you're too harsh, and then you see some eyelashes in your hand. So no. Also, a thing with makeup, you don't want to use waterproof makeup for waterproof makeup for mascara, because that is really bad for your eyes and really bad for your um, eyelashes. So don't use waterproof mascara. What I mean by mascara is the thing for your eyelashes. So let me see if I can find it. It's just gone. I'll try to find it later. Just zoom into like a mirror or something and then see which areas are left. Hmm? Make sure to remember that you put foundation on your neck. So get that off. Sometimes some people put on like their ears, like they go a bit high to their ears and then they taper it off like here, I think somewhere. Okay, the connection ping is a bit slow. Is it? No. No, it's good. So sometimes you just get the foundation to go up to here, and then more a bit down. I think that's a bit too much. Yeah, it also crashed for me. I've been streaming for too long. It pushed the bot out, and then it pushed me out. Bad stream. The stream is transphobic. Doesn't want us to learn about um, makeup. Okay, I think I am done. The rest you can just show her off, I think. Kuru 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 kuru. Irinini. Yeah, I just remembered the kuru kuru thing. Kuru 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 ring. This is what they sent, I think. Prince Bakavkavi. Too bad that they came and they left. Right. Tissues. A lot of tissues. Don't use tissues. Use makeup dampening tools. I don't have any, so I use tissues. So please use those instead. Those circular round ones that come for makeup. Much more efficient. Okay. So yeah, I'm having a nosebleed now, which does not happen usually. Sometimes when you how do you say this? Sometimes when you with mattifying powder, sometimes when you inhale too much in mattifying powder, it irritates your lungs. So don't be like me and inhale a lot of mattifying powder. If you can reduce the amount of BB powder, they're called BB powder. If you can reduce the amount of BB powder you use, it's better because this irritates your lungs like over time. So now I'm just like trying to stop my lungs from dying, basically. Yeah, I'm having a bit of a nosebleed, but I'll be fine. I think it takes a bit 7 minutes, 10 minutes to stop. Let me stop Minecraft in the background. Still going. So yeah, while you're here, the fuck is happening to the... Maybe we can talk about something else like, don't know. So yeah, don't try to get that much uh, BB powder into your nose because it does make your nose irritate, and sometimes your nose just goes like, oh, I bleed now, you know. So yeah, what I do wear sometimes is I just do my eyeliner and I just do my lips. So just my lips in a skin color, not in the way that you push your hands, your fingers. So there's a way that if you push your fingers under sunlight, it will show like your true shade that you should use on your lips. This is more skin color, so it's more like lip color, skin color. It's there, but it looks nice and homogeneous, which is important sometimes. And I just go over with eyeliner, which I use openly, to say the least. Eyeliner. I usually do a cat eye, and sometimes I do a siren eye. So it really depends on the mood and how I'm feeling that day. But yeah, sometimes it's a cat eye, sometimes it is siren eye. Okay. What do I wear? I'll show you. Easy. Skin color. See, homogeneous. It looks good. My under eyes look tired because it's the foundation. Sometimes with foundation and concealer, sometimes it makes the eye bags and the black under eye pop out more, especially after you remove your makeup. So there's that. I just go in with a bit of lip gloss. So yeah, cool. And then eyeliner. So two variations, cat eye and siren eye. Really depends. And I'll just use my phone here. I'm going to do a cat eye here, I'm going to do a siren eye here. This is a cat eye. So basically, it goes up, it looks nice and like cat girl-ish. Siren eye. I have almond eyes, it really depends what kind of eyes you have. I have almond eyes, which means it's like that look like an almond. But I also have, I don't have monolids, which most Asians do. I'm half Asian. Like this creek here would be more near your eyes, so like this somehow. Yeah, this would be a monolid, but if you do this, this is not a monolid. So, how to do a siren eye for an almond eye? So basically, with a almond eye, what you have to do is that you have to work inwards from here. I overdid it, but let's remove it. Yeah, don't get waterproof makeup, by the way. Even waterproof eyeliner. Don't get waterproof eyeliner. It goes into your eye and then it irritates your eye. Let's go in. Can you see? And oops. Yeah, sometimes if you close your eyes like this and your hooded eyes, it creates like an effect here where it presses everything together. So just remove. If you're hooded eyes and you have almond hooded eyes with almond eyes, you can both be at the same time. So like yeah, this is Siren eye. Can you see how this eye is smaller than that eye became? But I have the same eye size for both. And this is a Siren eye. Sometimes when you want to seduce someone, just go like Siren eye. Sometimes it's like you're looking cute, you look like a cat. Sure. This is the difference. Siren eye, cat eye, siren eye. And there's one also another difference. Siren eye and doe eye. There's the idea of looking like a doe, which means like your eyes are big, really big. And I can show the difference between siren eye and doe eye. This is a cat eye. So I'm going to get the cat eye down. And then show you this doe eye. Yeah, doe eye. I have hooded eyes, as you remember. So you work with it, you get it to the hood, and then up. And then once you're there, you connect the hooded part to your eyes like a triangle. So when you close it like this, look straight, but when you open it, done. Doe eye, siren eye. Next to each other, finally. So, what is the difference between a doe eye and a siren eye? Your turn to shine. One's more curved, yeah. Oops, somebody got kicked out. You got kicked out? Go on, okay. Okay. Let me guess, you got kicked out. Been streaming for 5 hours. Of course you're gonna get kicked out. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. Again, coming back to the difference without my maybe the other side should move like here. I could probably get that sorted. Yeah. Do, Siren, Siren, Do. Okay, that is it. I'm gonna keep both of them on and just go out looking like I have no fashion sense. But yeah, that is it. Makeup done. So yeah. Sweet. Stop the recording. No, don't be scared. I'm gonna do like an outro for the makeup thing. So, as you may see, this is the difference between a doe eye on a hooded almond eye and the siren eye on a hooded almond eye. Thank you for watching.